followed all the leads, that even they worked with the family, whatever information the family produced. At some point, people were traced. I know of some colors that were traced, and some of them ran away, some of them ended up being arrested for something else, but there were people traced. All I want to ask is that the commission should summon the investigating officer, because this matter was investigated thoroughly. The PKTT was never involved, not even once. Not even once. But be that as it may, I just want to say, Commissioner, my request, special request, please let this investigation serve as an example, and put here to go through it and see who worked, who did the job, and who didn't do the job. That's all.
I thought I heard you mention the race of some of the people that were arrested.
Yeah, there was.
Am I correct? You don't need to repeat that. At the end of Mr. Makagula's evidence, I had prepared a very long note in which I wanted to comment on the fixation within the police structures to refer to the races of people. I never understand that, especially if race is totally irrelevant to what the person is saying or writing. It's a hang-up from the apartheid days, where even judges would write in judgments, A, B, C, D, a Bantu male did this and that, when being a so-called Bantu is totally irrelevant to what's being said. I noticed that in particular with police officers. I don't know why that remains with police officers. Anyway, please continue.
May I apologize, Chair, and to the people of South Africa if what I said maybe or may have caused some uncomfortability. It just came the way it came. I apologize, Chair.
Please continue.
Yes.
General, before you continue, you say that General Masemula's evidence that Mr. Bushokha's mother approached him and expressed unhappiness with your involvement. Similarly, General Khumalo's statement that the mother has expressed unhappiness, and you said that is not true, and you say it very firmly. Do you say it is not true because you have spoken to Mr. Bushokha's mother, and so you know that she never expressed that kind of unhappiness with your involvement?
Personally, I've never spoken to Mr. Bushokha's mother, and most probably I may not be in a position to say it is not true that the National Commissioner spoke to the mother, but my investigators, the one that are involved, told me that we're working well with the mother and she's happy. In fact, she said to me, I said to the family, if you are not happy with me being in on this case, I'm prepared to give it. And then the mother said, no, keep it.
Okay, so you're saying what General Masemula and Generals Khumalo and Masemula have said is not true because your investigators have said to you the mother is happy with the work that they do.
That's correct.
Is that your basis? Okay,
that's correct.
Thank you.
It is my request as well, Chair, that they should come and corroborate what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Okay, paragraph 169.
To the best of my knowledge, the team that I put together when I was leading the investigation into the kidnapping of Jerry Bushokha continued to investigate this case until just recently in December 2025 when the docket was taken away from this team. But all along, the docket was with the team. Even when those allegations were made, the docket continued to be with the team. This conduct is irreconcilable with the suggestion that any genuine or substantiated concern existed regarding my suitability to oversee the investigation. If there were genuine concerns regarding my involvement in the investigation, it begs the question why no steps were taken at that time to remove me from the same. Now, Allow me, Chair, to give this example. We had a journalist that was kidnapped at Mpumalanga, Kwamhlanga, with his wife. And then the matter was being investigated by organized crime. I got contacted by the journalist. One journalist said to me, General, our colleague has been kidnapped and it's quite a number of days now and nothing is happening. We were advised to approach you so that maybe you can put more energy and more effort. It was on a Saturday. I called for a meeting for a Sunday morning in Mamelodi police station. The investigating officer came with a docket. I brought another intelligence, a bigger team, including there was a private investigator, Mr. Calvin Rafadi, the same Rafadi. He was there because he's the one who was initially involved in the investigation. He's the one who was guiding us because we found him there. He gave us background and all the groundwork that he has done. And when we listened to him, it was assisting and giving us some leads. And from there, as the South African Police Service, we took over. I personally I went onto the ground myself. I spent the whole week in the bush looking for the investigating up until we traced. We arrested people and we found the bodies. Now, I just want to say it's typical in the work that I do as the head of investigations. When something big happened, it hits against my chest if we are unable to resolve that particular matter. The same applies to your Lusikisiki 18 murders. I'm just giving that example. I had to go on the ground up until we arrested everybody. So, involving myself into the Rafadi, into the Jeribo Soha matter is part of my responsibilities. It's not only the only kidnapping that I resolved. There's been some other, I don't know whether to say it, Judge, Chairperson, nationality of Indian origin, where the children were kidnapped. I got involved, and the children, when they were found, I was called, stood in front of them for the parents to thank me for my involvement. So I just want to say, I get involved in lots because of it's my work, and then I have to take the lead. It's not because of I'm getting involved because it's a Mr. Matala or want to protect somebody. Let me end it there. Go to paragraph.
Can you go to 171? That will complete.